Welcome to this new world. A world where your name doesn't matter, your username does. It's where your popularity depends on the number of friends or followers you have. It's a world where you can be who you want to be. And it's a world that is strangely addictive and difficult to log off from. Nitin Sagar and Nitin KD. Best friends and flatmates. Names apart is their geek quotient which unites them. And that they live in on Twitter. They even talk through it.
Yeah, we are nerds at times. We do that, but then that's what most people do, talk, we tweet. It's free. I have to tell the world that, okay, I'm planning to go for dinner with my roommate, okay, so you better know.
With every new follower, he believes his popularity is on the rise.
It's such a wonderful thing to, see that somebody, has noticed you, or somebody, thought of you in the night. Somewhere in some part of the world. It must be anything. It may be just one more follower that, that's added to your Twitter list. But it's just wonderful.
These timelines document their lives. It's a forum which allows them to brag, advertise and share. A new movie, a book finished, or even an evening dinner.
There are things you don't want to be a private conversation. You can probably shout from one rooftop to another. There'll be people listening to it. So that kind of stuff.
If there was an online god, it would probably be Twitter.
Somebody had said, Twitter is like religion. You can't explain it, you have to experience it. Maybe,
For long he remained anonymous, hiding behind his webcomic and his prolific tweets on Twitter. 30-year-old Saad Akhtar admits he's the quintessential loner who cannot strike up random conversations. His persona transforms on networking sites. He is everything he's not in real life. Bubbly and exuberant.
I guess it's quite common because internet is anonymous, and people who have problems talking to other people in real life. So that barrier doesn't exist on the internet.
Saad says social networking sites allow people like him to adopt completely different online avatars.
It's the same as violent video games. So you probably won't kill a person in real life, and mostly, but on the game you're just doing it. It's just a game. Nobody's actually getting hurt. So you're getting that that feeling out of you of killing people. So that might be similar to people being more talkative on the internet and less in real life.
17-year-old Suhas Akhtar agrees. This Bangalore engineering student says it's easier to communicate online rather than in person.
I'm more talkative online, and many people comment on my tweets or my status updates, but in a group I tend to be silent.
Many like Suhas agree they are social network addicts. This is what hanging out means to them. Even when they're together, they're never far away from their Twitterverse. There is a constant need to connect.
Basically, my mom is like, look at these people, they made it to IIT. You couldn't crack IIT at all. They always keep studying, you're always on Facebook. Abhi, there's a really bad habit. Get out of Facebook, go up and study.
So can virtual be more attractive than real? Evidently, yes. Many relationships are now being discovered through Facebook and Twitter. And old relationships get nurtured in 140 characters.
I have a friend living around 2-3 kilometers away and I want to go on Facebook. I'm too lazy to take my Gaudi out. I'll just sit over here and finish off.
For many young people today, this is the new meeting ground. Why step out for a cup of coffee when you can chat and meet friends online?
In a generalized form, this could be interpreted as a sign of our generation getting lonelier, replacing lack of personal face-to-face relationships with virtual ones.
They have pseudo company, so in that sense they do not have loneliness. They don't suffer from it because they have found a cure for loneliness. But how far it is a real cure and how far it is a palliative, one doesn't really know.
But it's also a glass half full. Status updates on Facebook is now just a new forum to fulfill our desire to share, to revel in feedback. it makes you feel wanted. There is now an India exploding with those who love expressing themselves in 140 characters. It's the perfect kind of companionship. It comes with no strings attached.